So today I'm going to show you around the local area of this Chinese city no foreigner has ever heard of, that I've lived in for the last 10 years with my wife and now my kids. First thing I wanted to show you guys, because this is absolutely beautiful, is our local temple, and just across the road is one of the city's biggest hospitals. And the road I'm going to go down now is called Haizhou Jie. Jie means street, and Haizhou was the old name of this city. The city is now called Fuxin. If you have heard of it, guys, please comment on this video and let me know how you heard of it. I mean, if you're from here, fair enough, but if you're not, guys, I mean, if you're a foreigner like me and you've heard of this place, I'll be very surprised. But guys, one of the things I absolutely love about living in a smaller city in China compared to one of the big ones, I have also lived in big cities, namely Guangzhou. The big cities are just too big, and it takes absolutely forever to get around and do anything. But you can see, guys, the hospital is right there. There was a temple, if that's your thing, right opposite. And then we've got all kinds of restaurants along here. One of our favorite restaurants actually is a halal restaurant, which is just over there, guys. I will actually show that one to you up close, because we go there quite often and it's worth showing you guys. They do something called beef ramen noodles, which are absolutely delicious, really popular here in China. And guys, everything is just so close together in this small city that, you know, we could go to the supermarket, a restaurant. My kids used to study at the basketball school, which is over there. Sorry guys, I'm actually walking my dog. It's making it slightly more difficult than it should be to do this video. But here is the la mian. Those characters there mean ramen. It's actually Lanzhou Niuro La Mian, which means Lanzhou beef ramen. Absolutely delicious. I get a lot of people asking me about halal food in China, guys. There's a massive Muslim population here, so you do get a lot. More restaurants over there, some lottery shops, more restaurants here. And as you keep going down, you find all little kinds of conveniences, like coffee shops. I think we have 7 or 8 local coffee shops now, ranging from 50p for a coffee to £5 for a coffee. So it's quite the variety. It's a little bit hot today, guys. I'm sorry that I'm sweating on camera. But yeah, all kinds of stuff here. We've got a convenience store. This is kind of a old school one. There is a more modern one down here, which I'll show you. Those characters there mean 超市, which is supermarket. Over the other side of the road, we got kind of flower shops, seafood shops, where you can buy kind of fresh seafoods. And yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. This is actually the road we live on. We used to live in one apartment, which is behind those buildings there. We've actually moved into my parents-in-law's old home now, which they gave to us, which was really nice. But before you say, my God, your parents-in-law gave you a house, it's because I bought one for them on the first floor, because they're too old now to keep walking up the stairs because there's no elevator. Sorry, Cookie, I just stood on my dog's foot. And now they have a nice first floor apartment. Something you'll often see here in China, guys, is these public bathrooms, which are always kept in really good condition, because next to the 2 stalls they have here is like a room where somebody stays all day, and then they just go in and out, cleaning up the bathrooms. Here we've got a charging station for electric bikes. You see, you can scan the code there and just very conveniently charge your bike. Let's see if anyone's left their keys or helmets on the bikes today. That's kind of a thing in China sometimes. No, not today. Here is a fruit shop. The fruit in China is fantastic, guys, really good quality. It's always been kind of freshly picked from the local area that day, or very recently anyway. That's the apartment complex over there, guys, that we used to live in. Some interesting trucks driving by right now. Here's a street cleaner, guys. You'll get a lot of these in China. They tend to be elderly and they just clean all day, which is why you end up with these fantastically clean streets everywhere. So further on down, we've got a spa here. a day spa. My wife actually used to do Pilates in there, I think. And then coming along, there's an esports bar. You can see some kind of young kids going in there. And yeah, more restaurants, hair salon. I have no idea what this is, skincare place. So yeah, all kinds of stuff. And it's just right on our doorstep. I'm approaching my family's home now. There's somewhere you can wash your car. I think they might do repairs as well, possibly. Here's one of my favorite places to come in the morning, guys. This is balda. You can see those characters there. Balda is like a steamed bun stuffed with vegetables or meat. Absolutely delicious. Over there, guys, you may have seen in previous videos of mine, if you are a subscriber. Just gonna try and point, I'm still holding on to my dog, sorry. There's a corner shop there, guys, that I go every single day to chat with the owners, because they are some of the loveliest people I've ever met in my life, and they were so kind to me from day one in this city and really kind of took care of me in a way which was just fantastic. Our home is actually over there. I'm not going to show it too closely. We've got a fried chicken shop right next to our house. There's another fruit shop here. Over there is a bathhouse, which my father-in-law often goes to. Takes my son there sometimes. I'm not massively into the bathhouses. I get a lot of stares and stuff in China at the bathhouses, so that's probably why I've been kind of turned off them. Got the Bank of China over there, which I bank with, as well as another bank which is called the Construction Bank. You get a lot of banks in China. Loads, actually, hundreds, and every city has their own kind of bank. Over here, we've got the main junction next to our home. There's a pharmacy over there. Haoxianglai, I'm not sure if you can see that rabbit bag thing. It's like a snack shop. I'll go over to this side of the road because they've got a little stall set up there outside our local supermarket, which is just an absolutely fantastic supermarket, recently done up. It's got some of the best meat and vegetables I've ever come across. I actually found a goose in there yesterday, kind of roast goose, which looked delicious. My wife wouldn't let me buy it though, it was a bit expensive. In China, guys, when you cross the road, just in case you don't know, you've got to be really careful because they can still turn the cars onto the zebra crossings. So even though you're crossing and it's a green man, you may find that there are cars still driving through that crossing. So be really, really careful. So over here, this is our local supermarket. We've got a Misua Bingchang. If you don't know what that is, guys, it's like a milk tea shop. Very, very affordable, sorry. Got like a roast pork place here. I'll show you some of these stalls, guys, because outside the supermarket, they've often got stalls. Ni hao, hello. This guy's kind of selling mooncakes and stuff here. It's actually going to be mid-autumn festival soon, so that's kind of mooncake season. They've got some kind of special offer on at the moment, so they've kicked off a load of the fruit sellers kind of away from the supermarket. Still got a guy down here. Maybe I'm just too early, to be honest. See what this guy's selling. Grapes, I think it is. It is, yeah. So this is a pharmacy I often come to here. The pharmacies are very, very affordable in China. I don't know what it is, guys. Just medicine is just way better priced in this country. I'd love to give you some examples, but I can't think of any right off the top of my head right now. Here's a place you can replace your phone screen for 10 yuan. Over there is the coffee shop I always go to. There's also a sandwich place right there. There's actually a little step I can sit down on to end this video. But yeah, guys, this is Haijiujie, which is the street on which we live. I hope I'm not giving too much information away about where I live. People often worry about me showing my address and so on. I think they think someone's going to come and try and attack my family. Luckily in China it's very safe. The security here is very tight and there is a very low chance of something like that happening, but you know, never say never. So here's one of my favorite sandwich shops here. Absolutely delicious. I'll show you the prices. It's quite similar to Subway. So 11 yuan for a sub. That'll be like a 6-inch. And my favorite coffee place just because it's so damn cheap, is Lucky Cup. So you can get a coffee in there for less than 5 yuan. You get like a real decent one for 10 to 12. This one they're doing at the moment is some kind of apple Americano or something. Really interesting. So I'm just going to sit down here. Give me a second to tie up my dog, guys. I'll order a coffee and then I will end this video. So if you haven't done already, guys, please like and subscribe if you're interested in China, the kind of real life in China from the perspective of a foreigner who's actually lived here for a long time rather than just a kind of travel influencer. But yeah, if you can comment, like, share the video, it really, really helps out with the algorithm, because as you are well aware, content creators like myself, we're competing with a lot of rage-baity content these days, and mine tends to be a little bit more laid back and relaxed, so the algorithm really doesn't, the algorithm gods don't favor me. Let's say I'm just gonna order a coffee quickly. 你好，来个冰美式。
大杯的吗？
大杯，谢谢。
要糖吗？
不要糖。
7块扣。
好嘞。So I've just got an iced Americano without sugar. 我坐在外面。好。谢谢。Just telling her that I'm going to sit outside. My dog was already crying when I walked away from there. So, if you don't know, guys, this is my dog Cookie. She's a 1-year-old mini Schnauzer. She's typically well behaved. She likes to not listen. People often ask, does she speak English or Chinese? She doesn't speak anything. She's a dog and she has very selective hearing, but she's absolutely adorable. Like, look how cute she is. Look how long these eyelashes are, guys. They're just incredible, you know? She wasn't cheap. I think we paid possibly somewhere around £500 for her. But, you know, we just, the moment we saw her, we just fell in love. So we had to get her, you know, and she's been great. She really clicks with our family. Coffee should be ready any moment. I'm really sweating now. Cecilia. Anyway, guys, like I did say before, comment on the video, let me know what you think. Would you ever live in a city like this? One thing I will say, if you're a foreigner thinking about moving to China, I probably wouldn't recommend moving somewhere like here at first. This is kind of the final boss if China was a video game. Nobody speaks English, or very little at least. I was very surprised, you know, to find out this was where my wife was from and she was fluent in English and she had studied abroad and so on. It's not particularly common, although not unheard of. Any foreigners moving here without any previous China experience or not speaking Mandarin would really, really struggle. And I've seen it happen, guys, for foreign students who have come here and studied at the university. And yeah, some people used to come and teach English here back in the day. That's not so common now because they kind of changed the law about English teaching. So it's pretty much illegal now because they wanted to prevent parents from wasting money on extracurricular classes. So you don't get so many foreigners coming to places like this now. But if you want to learn Chinese, if you want to really understand the Chinese mindset and the culture, and just, you know, be surrounded with very, very down-to-earth, friendly, outgoing people who often have the time of day to just sit down with you and chat, or even be friends with you, you know, this is the part of China you want to come to. The big cities do not offer that in spades like a place like this does. You know, you can still learn Chinese in a place like Beijing, you can still make friends, you can still find friendly people, but it won't be kind of every single street corner. I mean, you saw back there outside the supermarket, a guy was like saying hello to me. If I had stopped, we would have had like a 30-minute conversation. He probably would have wanted to get my WeChat and take a photo with me, and you know, he may have even asked me out for a beer. It's very common here, guys, and it's a beautiful thing, to be honest, especially for a foreigner who comes here often feeling a little bit isolated. I don't anymore, to be honest, because I have a lot of friends here and family. And I'm often very busy with my kids and my dog, so it's fine these days. Perfect time in my life, actually, to be coming somewhere like this in my, well, about to go into my 40s, speaking Chinese and understanding the culture quite well. It's perfect, actually. But I won't let this video go on forever, guys. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Thank you for watching today. And yeah, like I said before, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, okay? Peace.